60 minutes in the Group 2 racing cars, or Nissan's Honda. I thought I saw a Lexus in practice, but I don't know. There's one. No, it's just a Honda. So here we are for the Nissan Cup. Let me get rid of the big numbers. I'll stay on this video for the start, waiting for the green lights to drop for a 1 hour race commencing now. There you go. Can't tell who's had a good start. There's some jumping out from behind there. Everyone's sorting themselves out. Seth leading, but no, Roadrunner Dan's got the inside of the source and he takes the lead. They're all looking like they're getting through tidy. Oh no, Tom, it looked like Tom had a bit of an issue down the field. Saw Tom flying off to one side. There he is in 12th, right at the back of the pack. Don't know what happened, but there you can see Roadrunner Dan and Seth are fighting tooth and nail. Seth coming up the inside, Roadrunner Dan. Roadrunner Dan is going to have the inside line when it comes to Liscones, but Seth just edged it a little bit with the toe maybe. Just got a better drive out of Rouge. But there you see Seth just holding on to that lead. Pigstig moving up into 3rd place in his Honda. Backspace in 4th. Uber is up to 5th. Past Rye, Scott and Toxin in 11th. Looks like we've lost someone. Sure it was 12. Elsie's left the room. That's a shame. So Roadrunner Dan has got ahead of Seth. We missed it, I apologise. And Pigstig all over the back of Seth's business. And Roadrunner Dan still leading at 1.5 seconds. But now you can see Seth, that Honda much prefers Eau Rouge. He's coming at Seth now. Seth got the inside line. He's still ahead. It's his racing line, but no, he brakes a lot earlier. And Pigstig goes flying into the corner ahead. Wow, great move from Pigstig. There, our Uber has got ahead of Backspace. We saw he was getting closer, but he's managed to clinch that spot. Jonesy's joined the room a bit late now, my friend. And there's Tom making his way through the field. We saw he had earlier issues. He's up to 7th already with Scott. Scott was a strong contender last week in the pre-season test race. So I'm sure we're going to see more from him during this race. But Tom's caught up with Rye. Tom's on a good pace now, 207.744 seconds. On the super soft. Oh no, Rye made a mistake. Rye's made a small mistake there, giving Tom the opportunity to draw closer to him as they head towards the Rouge. Tom didn't have a great lap, that last lap, with a 209. And there we see he's in his toe now, coming down straight towards the Coombs on Kennel Straight. Let's go for the move. Bryce staying ultra defensive, but no, the move's made. Tom just outbraked him in the end and whipped straight through. Roadrunner Dan, he's up to 4 seconds ahead of Pigstig. Pigstig, he's losing the back end of the Honda, giving Seth F1 the chance. Seth F1 comes around, says thank you very much, I'll take that, and Pigstig down into 3rd place. That was a big one, great save though. Got up into 6th now, ahead of Rye. He hasn't gone into the pits. We saw him make a mistake earlier. Tom did come into the pits. He's got the softs on, so he's only lost a couple of places. Not bad. Beardy McBeard, he looks like he's pitted. Put some mediums on. Toxin also pitted. Put some mediums on. Going for the long run. And Digital Blasphemy also on the mediums there at the back. They're going for long runs. Back out now. You can see they're all feeding out. Backspace is in 4th. 5th for Uber. Pigstig's dropped right back to 6th. He's put the medium tyres on. For Uber, they've both short fields. They've filled less fuel than Pigstig, and it's shuffled Pigstig behind them. Pigstig's gone for the medium tyre though. He just wants to keep a good pace. Tom then in 7th. Rye is there in 8th. He's pitted, put some super softs on. Beardy McBeard we saw on the medium tyres. Toxin on the medium, and Digital Blasphemy in 11th on the medium. Scott there on the medium, seeing how long they can go, but Backspace harrying him along, trying to get that 3rd place back, and he's through. He's done it. Super stuff on the super soft tyres. Backspace whipping past Scott. Scott's going to be a sit-in duck now. Here we see Pigstig. Pigstig's got past Uber. Uber on the super soft, and Tom just not that far behind on the soft tyres. Oh my. Tom looking to line Uber up while Uber's trying to warm his tyres up after his pit stop. A bit ahead of them, Pigstick trying to make a move on Scott, and he's done it. He's through. Pigstick up to 4th, Scott in 5th. Uber trying to fight Tom off and trying to overtake Scott at the same time. Scott wants to go in the pits. Oh no, Uber's got driven into the pits. Oh, he did as well. Oh, poor Uber. Roadrunner Dan is still in that first place. He didn't pit, he went round again. Digital Blasphemy is ahead of Toxin. Toxin somehow behind. 2 seconds behind Digital Blasphemy. Roadrunner Dan has gone in. He's going to change, I imagine, to the super soft tyres. Seth's taken over the lead. Well, not quite. He's got to get around that corner first. There's backspace. Pigstick in 3rd. Tom's still there in 4th. But Roadrunner Dan, he hasn't quite come out first. He has Seth just there in 1st. It's neck and neck, really. No, there you can see Seth F1 made the move. But now Roadrunner Dan can go a lot longer than Seth F1 can. They're back at it again, like they were 17 minutes ago at the beginning of the race. Side by side. You'd say Roadrunner Dan's got the better position here. His tyres are a bit colder, but he's made the job done. Out on the soft tyre, you can see them ahead of him. He's got closer because he was 7 seconds behind him. Now he's 6.8 seconds. Tom making his way through, had a terrible first lap. Put him to the back of the pack, and he's up into 4th place now. It's fantastic stuff, some fantastic racing. Pigstick, we saw he fueled up a little bit more than them guys and chose the medium tyres. 3.5 seconds, 20 seconds behind Roadrunner Dan, but he was never really racing Roadrunner Dan. It's backspace he's racing. He was 13 seconds. So backspace is only around 7 seconds ahead. There goes Tom. Tom's gone in to get rid of those tyres. Backspace carrying on, even though his fuel does look quite low. His tyres look quite worn. Pigstick, 8.3 seconds. That's how far behind he is. That's not bad. Quarter of a tank of fuel. Scott up into 4th place now, after his early stint on those medium tyres. Uber in 5th, who had to change to the mediums, but he needs to come in for pit fuel, and those tyres don't look like they're ready to come in. Right, he's on the softs, back in 8th place. He's recently come in. Yeah, he's come in that last lap. Whoa, you got to watch those curves, bro. Toxin moving up into 9th there. He's on the mediums. Did he start on those mediums? I reckon he did. I reckon they're the tyres he started on, and he's still cracking on with them. No, he couldn't have done. His fuel wouldn't have lasted this long, surely. He must have been in. Yes, lap 5 it looks like. Yeah, I'd say lap 5. He pitted, put the mediums on. It's paying him dividends now though, because he's ahead of Beardy McBeard, who looks like he's just been in. Yeah, he's on his out lap. He's just been in to get the mediums on again. Thought he'd done a medium stint. So Roadrunner Dan, he's gone for the soft tyre. He's got out ahead of Scott. Scott slowly making his way up through the pack. Something else, eh? Look at that, up in 2nd place. Seth F1 on those medium tyres, leading the guys who've just pitted. Backspace, Tom on the mediums. Yeah, we saw Tom behind. So Backspace has come back out from 2nd into 4th behind Tom on the medium tyre. Backspace also on the medium tyre. Oh, Backspace losing the back end. He's nipped it all up though. Ooh. Shared a bit of paint with Tom as Tom was going past. And there you go, Tom up into 4th place now. 2. Digital Blasphemy up into 9th. Toxin dropped. Toxin must have dropped. He was doing alright. Bless him. Oh, he's been into the pits. He's come into the pits. Oh yeah, because he was on those mediums, wasn't he? They were pretty gnarled up. But he's not far behind Beardy McBeard and Digital Blasphemy. He's got to come out somewhere though, surely. Yeah, there he comes. Where's he going to place himself? Behind Pigstick, ahead of Rye, but not much ahead of Rye. Rye pushing. Oh god, pressing all the buttons but the wrong one. 7, there you go. I'll look down. Rye is on it. Rye is on it. He's looking for a way past Scott. He's going along. Camel straight. Checking it out. He's around the outside. Scott protecting that inside line, but is it going to be enough? It looks like, oh, Rise on the outside. Can he switch back in? And Scott maintains the corner. We're all racing on equal status here. Oh, right all over the curbs again, giving Uber the opportunity to come close to him. Got to stay off those curbs. Really destables the car. And there we see Uber going up the inside of Rye. Great move. Up ahead though, Rd1. He's just posted another fastest lap, a 204.8. Pigstig up into third, giving Tom a little bit of jip. Tom on those medium tyres, trying to maintain that pace. He changed them at the same time as Seth, so he's staying out on him. Tom is in second, but Pigstig all over the back of him. Pigstig looking for a way through, up into second place. Tom staying firm. He won't be budged, but there you go. Is that the one? Pigstig, is that the door? No. I thought he was up. He's up the side of him. He's going around the outside. That's the super soft versus the... Ooh, we're having a bit of a rubbing contest. And they're side by side round all of that part. Tom's medium tyres. He hasn't got the grip that Pigstig's got. And there you see, Pigstig are pulling away. Tom. Wow. I don't know where all that talent came from. But Tom only just ahead of Pigstig. Did Tom get back ahead of Pigstig? He did. Should have stayed with him. Oh, annoying. Ooh, you can see Backspace's car stepping out on him there, coming around La Source. Seth won't need much more of an invitation than that. You've got a weekly back end. I'll be all over you. And here we see the fight between Tom and Pigstig carrying on. No quarter given from either driver. Trying to get the toe is Pigstig. He's pulling back onto the racing line. He's pulling alongside. Tom wants to get out there, but he can't now. It's got a Pigstig in the way. But Tom's still managing to maintain it through that corner. These two squabbling is giving Seth and Backspace the opportunity to catch up with them. And even there in the background, you can see Scott catching him up as well. 1 second behind Seth. So this is really turning into a battle here. Tom. Oh no, Pigstig lost the back end of the Honda. Oh, poor Pigstig. He's been throwing everything he has at this race, and only for the back end just a step away from him. Those super softs though, I imagine they're becoming a handful. And Scott behind you, that's not what you need to get your head back into place. And oh my god, here we go, some action in front. He's gone up the inside of Seth, but Seth's maintained that place. So Backspace moving up into third. Oh, Pigstig's dropped down 6. Now he's side by side with Scott. Sorry, Scott. I was just trying to read the name. I couldn't. And now Pigstig going back ahead. It's side by side all the way along the bendy straight, or as straight as it gets. And now Scott just ahead of Pigstig. I don't know if Pigstig's got anything left on those tyres. He's waving around, and now Seth's got ahead of Backspace up along that straight into the chicane. Backspace just following him. Scott there just following them, and yeah, Pigstig staying out. He's staying out on those tyres. So Digital Blasphemy still might get out ahead of... He's put the medium tyres on. He's coming out. Has he got out ahead of Beardy McBeard? Just about. Beardy McBeard all over the back of Digital Blasphemy, coming up towards Eau Rouge. 10th and 11th here, fighting it out. Absolutely fighting. There they go. Up they go through Eau Rouge and Radion. Beardy McBeard just ahead of Digital Blasphemy. I've gotten them up, but his tyres are pretty grizzled. Backspace on those medium tyres, coming back at Scott. But no, I don't think he's got the grip for it. Who's going to go into the pits this time? No one. Roadrunner Dan still not pitted. I'm doing an absolutely mighty job out there with his medium stint, keeping the cars behind. Obviously couldn't keep Seth. We missed that off camera. At the moment he's having a titanic battle with Scott. You see on board with Scott, trying all we can. Oh god. This is why I don't touch the controller. But, oh god, come on. There we go, Scott. Scott all over the back of that medium clad Nissan in front. Scott doing all he can, but his tyres are pretty shot after he gets rid of Tom. I thought he was going to go for it then. Scary stuff with backspace still on his medium tyres. He's got plenty of fuel. Oh, I think Scott had to move out the way, or he's going to bump a bit of Tom. Tom now going into the pits to top up with fuel and get rid of those medium tyres. Scott also went into the pits, and so did backspace. Loads of them have come in. So Pigstig's the next on the track. Right, it's really close to the back of Pigstig, so they're coming out now. Tom's come back out in third on the soft tyre. Scott on the soft tyre. Backspace is also on the soft tyre. Uber has come out on the super softs ahead of Pigstig. I don't know what happened to Pigstig. Pigstig has caught right up with Uber. We said he was catching him up, and he has. He's caught him right up. He's virtually on his bumper now as we're coming towards Rouge. Look at the speed that Honda picks up on the Nissan. Unbelievable. He's looking for a way past. He's got so good drive through the Rouge. He wants to get past the Nissan. He wants the inside line. And there he is. He's there. He's through. He's used the soft tyres, but them soft tyres and that fuel will not last until the end of the race. Wow, Pigstig's got a style, hasn't he? But there goes Scott. Scott's released from the pits. He's put his super softs on. Half a tank of fuel. He's come out still in third, only just ahead of Backspace. Backspace looking for a way past. This will be their final stops. Tom's out in fifth. So Backspace trying as he can to get past Scott in Eau Rouge. Now all he can do is follow him up the Caramel Straight to Les Coons. Scott taking that inside line, and there you go, Backspace just making the move around the outside. Backspace there in fourth, all over Scott. Scott's got back that third place. Scott's got the third place back. We should have stuck with him. Scott moving ahead of Backspace, but Backspace all over the back of his fellow Amigo Racing team compatriot. And there we see Beardy McBeard trying to make a move on Toxin. And Toxin, oh my gosh, Toxin had a bit of an off. He had a bit of an off trying to get into the chicane. And Beardy McBeard makes his way through up into 9th spot. Great stuff. Dan having to do one more lap. Seth happy not to with his fuel looking the way it is. He's wiggling his way up to finish in 2nd spot. There he is, fantastic stuff. Scott coming around to finish in 3rd. He's got Backspace some 3.3 seconds behind him. So all cool for Scott. Great race for Scott, starting from the back of the pack, making his way through. Backspace in 4th, 5th for Tom. After we saw an early mistake, putting him right to the back. Uber in 6th, so close in the end from Uber, just a couple more laps. Pigstig, he had a great race, don't know how he ended up in 7th. Here we see, beautiful looking car by Rye, going around the final chicane to finish in 8th spot. In 9th, Beardy McBeard, racing there, Beardy McBeard, crossing the line in 9th place, fantastic. Toxin coming across to finish in 10th, brilliant stuff. And Roadrunner, we'll just see him coming up the straight. Blanchemont, I mean, through the chicane to a winner's applaud. Yeah, well done, Roadrunner Dan. Whoa. Crowd go wild. It's a crazy race, fantastic stuff. So there's the classifications.